Alright, so this been a video on the new Insane Beast. Buff battle. Again, talking about is they're good, but the cast vary. And very big lucky ads. The new weapons from the boss. Are they gonna be good? Are they gonna be bad? So let's talk about it. So we're gonna hear the views. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at a weapon. So as those of you here, this is for all weapons. Using the attack zone increases crit chance by 6% for 7 seconds and increases attack by the amount of crit chance exceeds 50%. So obviously the higher you get this, the better your attack is gonna be, the stronger you're gonna be, the more damage you're gonna be doing on this weapon. You're gonna be doing a lot of damage on this weapon. Even though like you drop this for the same Black Flame. Like you could drop this for Black Flame because you could drop this for Black Flame for certain characters, not for all characters. This here is gonna help you do a lot more damage overall. So like, as long as you're in the attack skill, which you could combo with your full breeding, which is you're still getting the crit damage, and you're still getting defense shatter, or like if you're like running like, let's say like a Merlin, like I'm just putting this as an example. Like I'm not saying that this is something I like you would put on a Merlin, but maybe like for Bond, which is why I'm saving this figure up. For Bond is just in case that Bond might have a DPS like style that would fit, you know, like running full breeding to get the crit damage and the defense shatter, but also having like this, which would give you a lot of attack. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yes, this is going to be good to a certain extent for certain characters. I think this might be good on like, let's say King, who, like, basic attack-wise, doesn't really do that much damage compared to other characters, and it doesn't hit as fast. So that way, like, you get the most amount of damage out of it. Then you can also use it on his, like, on his skills, with skill damage, and stuff like that. But crit damage is overall really good, especially, like, if you're getting crit consistently, since you're also getting crit chance on top of it. All that crit damage you're getting from the Green Ruler, and all your rolls and stuff, stats and stuff like that. You're basically hitting that consistently way more often, especially if you have decent crit chance. And then you can basically be hitting like guaranteed crits, like you're basically hitting really good crits, but in the right. But this meteor is going to be decent. Obviously, everyone's gonna get one for everyone's probably gonna get 2 for free. So that's why I got 2 for free. So I'm saving these for Bond. We're gonna see if these are gonna be any good for Bond. And then if they are good for Bond, I'm gonna probably get the nunchucks if it's physical. You know, that's really good for Bond, especially if it's physical. I might try to do King if like Bond isn't needing. You know, so that Bonji's like gauntlets. And like his gauntlets do damage, and then he'll do it in DPS. And then I'll do that. So I guess it depends on what Bond is gonna have. So I'm gonna stack those up. And all in all, those weapons are gonna be really good. I don't wanna use it just yet, but I save it for Bond. And we're gonna see that good. I might try it for King. If I get lucky and get a third one, I might just open one up for King. Just to test it out. I've been trying new things out on King. I've been playing versus Black Flame, or if I should be BG, if I should be doing something else, but this figure seems like it could work through. It's both really King. But yeah, like, let me guys think what to do weapons. Why they trash, not even worth it. But also, before we actually end the video, let's talk about what is a little suspicious. What is it? The top play, so there is a lot of new things at this new event. Like the new power pieces, like the accessories. So these here are a little bit suspicious. Okay, these are a little bit, obviously I'm getting them. These here are a little bit suspicious. And I want to explain it the best way I can. This thing here is like a support, like set. DC HP, DC stamina. So this here is like when your burst characters, and you ask me why is it for your burst characters, and burst character, or like support in general. Yeah, I guess I can see it working on like Look at the main people, the support like that is in some way. I can kind of see it working, but mostly for burst, and I'm gonna tell you why it's mostly for burst. Let me go to Merlin. I have one of the caissons. All elemental burst efficiency. That below that after you get a lot more burst efficiency. Which is like probably not even better than this. Obviously, it's not gonna be better than having the burst set. Right, naturally for your burst characters. But having this will allow you to restore your stamina and your HP, which is decent. This is only for combat, which is a little bit iffy. Obviously, if you're running burst characters, you want to run the burst set. Like if I'm running no filter, for example. Like if you want to run the burst set, then you want to run like the spider set. But like if you are going to run this, like this exact set that I showed you, you're gonna want to run on the burst character. Because it makes no sense to have this subset on a character that can't burst. Like let's say that you have it on Lily, it wouldn't make sense. Let's say that you had it on like a Merlin lightning style, if it wouldn't make sense. If you had it on a berry, like on like a berry DPS, it wouldn't make sense. Like it just won't make sense. Even if you had it on, it just wouldn't make sense. Like you want to have a burst character, it's are going to use just for stamina, which stamina is not really that much needed. Like you're really good at dodging and stuff. So if you want a 15% HP and then a stamina, then sure, go for it. Well, I'm pretty sure it slowly counts while in combat and adds a 30-second duration. So this is for burst characters, but it's very not the best. It's not what you should be using. Like let's say that like you only have one burst set and like you really don't want to take it off your character. Like I know some people have build sets and put on a character, but like I don't want to change it. If you want to build another burst character, like this have go to build out, you could use it on a Merlin, or you could use it on like another burst character. But all in all, like you should be using the spider set. It's just when you should use the burst characters the same way that I use Grid already on like most of my DPSs. The trying to explode me to most of them. So it's like that. It should be using the spider set. That new set is not that great. It's not one. I personally wouldn't use it. I personally don't like it. But if you're gonna use it and you go for like teaching at the first spider set, then you might as well just use it on a develop file. My leave is that. But you ever really need the stamina? Because it's just like everyone knows how to dodge by now, but you only need stamina. Now, yeah, the limited thing is the new accessories bad, terrible. ESCP weapons are good, and people weapons are bad, people are terrible. So there's some new thing.